But at this point, so I'm gonna get to the point, and All Star JR, he's a rapper for those people that don't know. He's out of Detroit. He's a rapper out of Detroit. Very known out there in Detroit. Long story short, hey JR, nigga, ain't that a blessing? You know, so I'm shout out to T Grizzly. But yeah, man, he been down rapping for me. He's not new to this too. Long story short, Jay Prince Jr. is dating, is messing with his baby mama. He's messing with All Star Jr. baby mama. Long story short, this is all on the internet. Y'all can go check this yourself. So I'm not saying anything that's not on the internet. Just letting y'all know. All Star Jr. was out in Houston. Well, it was out in Texas. I don't know particular what area, so don't ask me what area. I really don't know. But long story short, I guess Jay Prince Jr. was basically taunting All Star JR, having his son throw up mob ties and all that type of stuff. Just taunting the man, saying you come out here, some basically threatening the man. So All Star JR gets out there, and they in the same area, gambling stuff like that. So All Star JR see him and calls Jay Prince out of his name, Jay Prince Jr. Let me get that correct. All Star JR called Jay Prince Jr. A bitch. Long story short, Jay Prince Jr. does nothing. Buster activities. He had nothing. He did nothing. He said nothing. All he did was making a couple phone calls, and basically the phone calls was to Ben 10 and his entourage, what, P Youngin. So long story short, he called them to come up there, let them know what's going on with everything, the whole situation about what's going on. So he went to go sick his dogs. Basically, that's how I looked at it. You went to go send your dogs on to somebody that's honestly is your problem. So I feel like it honestly began with Jay Prince Jr. For you to call Ben 10 and P Youngin up there because you had a problem personally with another man that had nothing to do with them personally. You made it an issue when you called him up there. Long story short, Ben 10 gets up there, P Youngin gets up there. All hell breaks loose. I'm hearing Ben 10 was already he was already on that. He was really aggressive. He was the most aggressive one inside the room. So he's the first one that taking flight on All Star JR. They get into a tussle. At this point, now the whole entourage from I want to say a mixture of Jay Prince Jr. camp and between Ben 10 and P Youngin, they all jumping on All Star JR. He's getting jumped. He's the victim in the situation. That's what people not understanding. All Star JR is a victim in the situation. Long story short, he gets into it with maybe 6 or 7 people jumping on him. You got to remind him he's outnumbered. A gun falls to the floor. Jay Prince Jr. yells out, "It's a gun! It's a gun! It's a gun! 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 Get to grab the gun!" So now, allegedly, Jay Prince Jr. He's the one that's throwing these allegations. There's a gun on the floor. So when All Star JR sees the gun, they run to it. They're tussling, and then it was boom, 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 boom. All you know is two victims that was shot. That was one was Ben 10. I don't know who the other victim was, but Ben 10 is currently in the hospital right now. They're saying that Ben 10 is paralyzed right now. They're confirming that Ben 10 is going to be paralyzed. He's not going to be able to walk, like normal no more. He's going to be paralyzed. What's going on, Carolyn Hunt, 1121? How you doing? He's not going to be able to walk the same no more. Basically, career is probably going to be over. To me personally, I feel like this is all over Jay Prince Jr. Like, my thing is, have you not made that phone call, big dog? If you didn't make that phone call, I don't think none of this would even happen. I feel like some of that stuff, we all got to swallow our pride sometimes. You feel me? We definitely got to swallow our pride. We got to know when to throw them, when to hold them, and when to fold them. And I feel like, us being man, it's sometimes it can just be a conversation, bro. You ain't got to flex who got the biggest cojones, who got the biggest paper, who doing this and that. You celebrate that we all get money, but unfortunately, in this community, we cannot all seem like we can all get along. We can't all get money together. I don't know what's going on. And now we got All Star JR. I'm hearing that he's not remorseful in the situation. Of course, why would he be? He's the victim. So he's basically letting them know, like, yeah, man, I have to do what I have to do. I heard that he's already gonna make a song about this right now. He's gonna be currently dropping a song about this. But my thing is though, it's nothing. It's not a game. And my whole thing is this though. My thing is though, you gotta just know you got to be TT Tree. Ben 10 is one of them guys where he trained to go. That's all he know is train to go. And my thing is Jay Prince Jr. This is not his first incident. This is the same thing what happened at the takeoff event when something happened at the takeoff event, and not only that, he was tied into the Boosie thing where